Welcome back to Break Hard Orchard. We've played this game a couple of times. My pond, the spillway pipe is blocked up. We have had a ridiculous amount of rain. This water is up. It's up pretty high. There's a bit of a current right now. Now this is why I built this bridge this way. It's stacked cement, two 48-inch interior diameter pipes. That's why I paid to have an engineer design it for me. Only thing I can do is jump in the canoe, open it up, hope it doesn't clog right back up. Right back up with this garbage. But here we go. She's starting. I can hear it. Now, like I said, it's gonna clog back up. I know it's gonna pull all the debris back in there and refill that little dam that it made on it, but it's gonna be a while and it's gonna suck a lot of water down there. You can hear the water flooding out the bottom of this pipe right now. So that is a 18-inch pipe. That is full on water. There is no air in there at all. As you can see, it's clogging up, but I'm gonna let it keep doing its thing. I think it's pulling enough water through there that over the next few hours, it'll probably bring the water level down a bit. Well, we finished up with getting the pond cleared. Now we gotta contend with all the water that's up here on the build site. We have been having a tremendous amount of rain. Now, we've done a pretty good job at covering everything we can with plastic. I've covered up the SIPS panels with plastic because when it rains and the rain gets down in here, it's going to soak down into the panel, and you don't want that. We're fighting a battle right now with Mother Nature. We are racing to get to the point of putting this roof on. We're hoping that by the end of next week, we're actually ready to start putting roof panels up. Not as soon as I wanted to, but still in the month of August. Right now, I'm going to go ahead and get the shop back, get this water picked up off the build site. The sun has already cleared a lot of it, but there are some little dips, I guess, in the cement where the water pools together, and I need to get that out of there. Well, all this farm maintenance is really eating into the day. It's in the afternoon. I've already had lunch, and I'm really just getting started on the build. I'm getting ready to cut the last post to get stuck into the post base so that we can put it up here and hopefully be able to put this truss on top of it today.
This is our 12th and final post that we're installing. The process has been relatively the same with every one of them. You affix the post base to the cement foundation. You make a notch at the base of the fir post so that it fits in properly, bears all the weight on the exterior wall with just a little bit of contact or just a slight recess on the area that comes out into the floor. Dry fit it, take it back out, apply SIP seal, then put it back in and fasten it in with structural screws.
hold this up. That is perfect. And that is perfect. That's as good as it's going to get. If anybody's trying to wonder about what I did, the first thing I did after I got it stood up was I took 2 small 3-inch structural screws, one at the bottom, one at the top, and I pulled it tight to the skin, to this OSB skin. That pulled it this way. It was already sitting pretty far back, pretty much where I wanted it, but that pulled it tight to the skin, making it straight up and down with the panel. And then I drove those 8-inch structural screws in almost all the way in, so that they were all the way through the 6x12 and into the 2x6 on the other side. Then I removed those 2 3-inch structural screws and I fastened all 3 of these structural screws here, pulling it all the way snug against the 2x6 that is embedded in the spline, or that is embedded in the OSB for the panel. And I will go back over this skin with nails every 6 inches all the way up. I'm also about to put 5 6-inch structural screws through the 2x6 from this side into the 6x12, so that it is securely fastened to that SIPS panel and it becomes one unit. We have done all of the prep work necessary. We've got the posts in place. We've got everything done with our last truss, and we're getting ready to lift this last truss up to put it on the last post. This is a really big thing for us because when this is done, it's the really intricate part of putting up the post and beam is over. All we have after that is one SIPS panel, and we get that SIPS panel in tomorrow. All of our SIPS walls are finished. So we are really hyped up, very excited for this. The straps are looking a little funky. I don't know what the deal is with them. They were really well situated last time, so we're probably gonna have to mess with them just a little bit to make them work.
Before we can lift it up, I've got to remove the boards that we use to nail it off, just to keep everything stabilized for a week so it wouldn't fall over.
We've got it balanced, we've got it set up. it's time to put this puppy up there. want this to be taller. Okay. You want the weight to bear on this.
Okay. So there's like maybe a few millimeters worth of space from the back.
Is that fine?
Yeah.
Fine.
And then that's it.
Alright.
What about that gap in the back? Is that okay?
The gap right here?
Yeah.
The gap in the back of this.
The gap in
There's
the back.
drywall there, you won't see it. Don't got it. That's not nailed yet.
Right.
So after I nailed it, it slid backwards. Once I nailed it and let go, it's not stay up and down anymore.
What moved? Oh, got it.
It's not fast,
Here, okay, well,
but I've got to fasten it over here.
I know. So just
Can't be both places at once.
well, I can.
Can you nail it?
Yeah.
I'll tell you when.
Tell me.
Yep.
Okay.
I'm gonna get up here and push it.
I have to fit in there.
What's that? Climb up this side, go over, move the nailers to the other side. Nail it. Okay.
A consistent problem that we've had every time we put up a truss is trying to get the straps unhooked from the bucket. Situation was the same this time, but because the straps we're using were longer, we were able to maneuver the bucket to the side and lower it down, giving us better access to the clip.
So this is the outside?
No, that's the inside.
Okay. This is the very last plate that's going up.
Yes.
I think that'll work. Yep.
While you're up there, can you adjust the ones that are next to it?
What?
Can you adjust the ones that are overhead, like up there?
Yeah.
Because I messed up and
Gotcha. making sure you like it.
It looks great until you moved it. Let me start at the bottom. Poor girl.
Six trusses. We built them and we put them up.
Pretty.
Now there's a whole lot of work left to do. No question about that. But that's a pretty big milestone for us. Wow, look at that. Now tomorrow, looks like we're gonna have good weather. The objective is to put the last wall panel in the front and complete all of our SIPS walls. That'll be two huge things in one weekend. That'll be pretty good. It's a shame we didn't have yesterday to work. Yesterday was Saturday. I happen to have Monday off tomorrow. She took Monday off from her job, so we're gonna be up here working on this. That looks good. Boy, I can't wait to get a roof on this thing. It's coming. It's definitely coming. Well, this has been a very satisfying day for us. We've got tomorrow, we're gonna come back out here and put that last SIP panel up, provided nothing happens with the weather between now and then. Up here can turn on a dime.